Hey guys, so I am going to do a house tour of this mansion that I just built, and I got the idea from Pinterest. It is a real house in New Jersey, I think it said on Pinterest. I changed it up a little bit, obviously, because you can't make everything perfect from the Sims, from real life into the Sims. So this house is over $1 million. I think it might be one of the first houses I've made that's over $1 million. So I called it Millionaire's Mansion. I'm very uncreative with my names, I know. It's on the 64 by 64 lot in Del Valley, and it is listed at 9 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, I believe, but it is more than that. Because you know how 9 is the max you can put, and I'm pretty sure there are maybe 10 or 11 bedrooms and over 10 bathrooms, I think. Not exactly sure, but I guess I can count. So this is what the house looks like on the outside. And this is what the back looks like, a nice pool. And there's a huge carport area, of course, and I put some debug cars in there. This is what it looks like at night. I really like this because of the background and the city behind it. Actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because that looks so beautiful. Okay, so this is just what it looks like at night. This is what the back looks like. I tried to make it light up a little bit just to look nice and bright at night. So let's go into the house. So when you walk in, there is a foyer here. Tried to make the stairs look kind of grand and fancy. Have some carpeting here because I have a lot of marble floors and I think too much marble is a lot, so might as well put some carpets in. There's a bathroom right when you walk in. Here's the dining room. I have a lot of room, like little rooms here, so I use this as the pet room. I'll turn grid off. And this as the utilities room. Put some like fridges there and some clutter items. This is the kitchen. I really like the kitchen, the way it turned out. I added some extra stools there just to make it, look a little more natural with the chairs. I pushed the fridge into the cabinet here, so I liked that. And then I used a technique where I put a dishwasher in, size it down, then I put in the trash. So if you see, there's a tiny dishwasher there, but I put the trash in there so it just looks like it's a clear spot. Here's a little breakfast room. I did something different with this room. I made the corners come in so I could place these chairs. Just have a little round table there. And if we go to the other side from the foyer, we have this little fireplace area just with some little couches and some chairs. And then here's the main living room. And I added a lot of clutter items, my favorite thing to do. Just up on the shelves here on top of the bookshelves. And, I placed some decorations on the fireplace. Didn't place anything on the coffee table, but I did put flowers here and there behind the couches. And here's the hallway. And it also leads to this family room. This is where I have the TV. I have, some music, some video games, also some more clutter. Mostly, instead of books, I have plants and lights. I love putting little candles on the shelves for clutter. And I have some paintings here. Just a cute little room. I like the red color that it has. And this leads to a hallway, which leads to downstairs, which I'll show you later. But here is the office. And, I tried to make it yellow theme. It didn't work that well. There wasn't too much yellow I could include in here, but I have my little yellow painting here and my bookshelf. So just added some little office details, lamp, computer, pen. So and I have some flowers here, so hopefully that adds some yellow to it. If you go back out to the hallway, you can enter the ballroom and the bar. So the bar is separate, so you have to enter from the side, which I like doing a lot. But here I have some decorations, some bottles, and some countertops. And I have an actual bar here, but then this is just counter space. I added that chair in because I had to kind of combine my counters here. But this extra chair just makes it look a little bit more natural. And here's the room, the dance floor. And here's the DJ booth, and I just added some tables, you know, like if there were a party there. And then I added some tables outside too, and a grill, just for outdoor parties. And attached to this, and also the family room, or the living room, here is the plant room. So I added some little details, like a rope and just some tools. Actually, I think that's a hose. Yeah, it is a hose. So I added a hose and some tools, and then some brakes over here, and just some trees. I got these from Hidden Objects. They're already grown. So let's see, I have a lemon, apple, cherry, and pear tree. And I had some pipes and, you know, just some things to make it look more like a room that you would plant plants in, not furnish and put furniture in. And then I have the flower arranging table here. So I believe that is everything for the first floor. Actually, we're going to go down the hallway this way. So from the carport area, you can enter here, and that leads up to a staircase. So this is just another side entrance. You can entrance where you park. So that would lead into the kitchen, but it also leads into this hallway where I have the first guest room. And I tried to make this more of a guest suite because I just wanted to, it was big enough to have a living area, so I wanted to have that. And what I did, I'm proud of this room because what I did is I got these wall separators. Move Objects isn't on right now, so it's not gonna let me place it back. But I had these wall separators, and I put them on top of each other, and then I added a little curtain to it. So I just thought that was something kind of cute, something different. And then this, I'm really proud of what I did with this. It's my first time ever doing something like this. I took all the bookshelves, I raised them all up, and I put the closets underneath. So here I have a half wall, so my closets are underneath the half wall, but then I sized all of these bookshelves up, so you can kind of see the closet is down there and the bookshelves are on top, and I put some saucer lights behind just to light it up. And so on below I have the things that the Sim is going to use, but above I have some decorations, so I didn't have to clutter it up myself, and I kind of liked doing that. And here I placed some things on here by, you know, moving them on top and then moving the table back so I can clutter it up a little bit more. And just some decorations, some paintings. I love these paintings from Cats and Dogs so much. They're so cute, and I like how they have the gold, and that really just matches the room. And here's the bathroom. Nothing too exciting. I have a little fancy trash can, my apartment trash can, which I like using because it doesn't take up any space and it's still usable by the Sims. And here we have just a little sitting area and the very long hallway to the kind of small. I made this room to be sort of like the servants' quarters, but, you know, obviously not servants, just because this is a big house. So I would think maybe a maid would live here, or a butler or something like that, because this house is so big. I mean, they could probably afford a live-in maid. And what I did here is I kind of made a fake closet. So instead of putting a real closet in, I put in a clear door. I lit this up with a subtle saucer light, and I added a bunch of clothes up and down the shelves so you can see them through, so it mimics a closet. And I have the bathroom here, the ensuite, and across the way, also attached to this entrance area over here, is the second guest room. What I did with this is I sized this piece down. It's usually used just for a display, but instead I sized it down, just made it something like a cute little table, put a little music thing on top. And here's my other closet. I kind of did the fake thing also, but this time I used the shelves from the Get Famous pack. And I have my bed, you know, basic. Oops, you can see the bush cuts into the wall a little bit there. Oh well, sometimes I do that. And I have some more of the Cats and Dogs paintings. And, you know, I just placed a little clothing items here, a few clothing items, and an ottoman. So let's go from here, let's go downstairs. So there are two ways to get downstairs. You can go downstairs from this hallway that I showed earlier that's attached to the family room, and you can go down from here. So either way, let's go downstairs. If you go downstairs from here, this is also a way you can enter. You have a full basketball court. So I really wanted to make this super extravagant, so I just put up some posters, you know, and I put up some lockers just to make it look a little more natural, put some balls on top. And I really just wanted to make this a nice court just to have in the basement. And I surrounded it with windows so you could see in and the light goes through, which I really like. And then I just have a lot of living spaces here, just kind of random couches. And I have a gym attached also, so I have some weights, some treadmills, and here we have the bathroom. So I'd want to make this usable for multiple Sims at once. So I just have some Discover University stalls, and then just some Discover University showers placed in with half walls. And I also have another little trash can on the side here with just a normal basket and just some laundry items that might be useful in a bathroom. And here I have my movie theater. So I use these Get Famous curtains. I have this giant TV and just a little counter here. So this is where you can sit with your, the households can sit together and watch movies. And this couch, I used a combination of a bunch of these sofas from Discover University. You might see other builders using this. It's a great thing to combine. The only thing is the flashing. You can definitely see the flashing when the couches are combined, and the flashing is a big thing with the objects, but I think it's less visible and less noticeable if you use black. So that's why I went for the black couches. Also, I just like the sleek look. Have some movie posters up along here on both sides just to get in the mood of the movie theater. And here I have my music room. I just included some trophies, some from hidden objects, some just from the menu, the decor menu, and I just put some like related items, some related decor. I have my music mixing station. I have some instruments, a microphone, just like some other things that you might see. Got my piano, and I just wanted to make that kind of cute, and I wanted to make the walls seem like they were soundproof, so I did that with the same here. I just have my little like reed wallpaper, so I have that here and I have that here just to make it like appear like it would be soundproof. If you come across here, another little bar area, and again I attached it from the side so that it's kind of separate, and I added some little chairs here, and I just thought this little background is kind of cute with the counters and the shelves. And here's my art room. Just added up some drawings, filled it with a lot of clutter like canvases and storage things, and I use these cute little cats and dogs newspapers. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be like cat or dog urine on the newspapers, but I just decided it would be water or paint stains or something like that, and I thought that was kind of cute. So yeah, that's what I have in here. And then next you come to the indoor pool. I tried to make this super extravagant and fancy, have a lot of the gold you can see in the yellow. So I had a float. I put this little fancy border around the pool here, and I made a diving board, and I have just some tools over here, and you know, a place to have towels, place to put your dirty towels, just another little basket, and then I kind of decorated it with just pool themed items. Got my life preserver, and I have this, I think, a game to get to work. It's just kind of like the thing that you dip into the pool to get things out of it. And then I just have, you know, some air conditioning, because I figured there would be some air conditioning in here, and just, you know, a towel and some places to sit. And down the hallway here there's another little sitting area, and the bush is pushing into it, so that is one thing I'm going to need to fix. And here is the game room, and I decided just to cover all the walls with this curtain, I don't know, just to make it seem a little bit more intimate, I guess. And I love these wall lights. I wish they didn't have flip-flops on them. They're from either Seasons or the Holiday Pack. They're from the Holiday Pack, and these also come with the Holiday Pack, and I like these better because they don't have the little flip-flops on them, but I also do not like how they're more yellow. See how it's more yellow than white, and I don't like how long they are, and they don't light up the room as well. These light up a lot better, so I just went with it. Oh well. Just have a game here, a video game, darts, ping pong from Discover University, and have a little foosball table from Get Together, and just a little Get Famous chair over here. I went with a tiger print on this one just because I liked that. I thought it was kind of fun. And I believe that is it for the downstairs. So I also have a pool. in the backyard, and a little gazebo. So I just thought that was kind of cute. So now we're gonna go upstairs. So a way to get upstairs is you can either go just through the main entrance in the foyer, or you can go up from the side, which is also how you get up from the entrance in the carport here. And next we are coming up. Let's say we come up from the foyer, and I have a lot of bedrooms up here. I have basically 2 masters because I had so much room on this side, so I decided to just dedicate it all to 2 masters. And here I put the oh, I made these the wrong color, silly me. And here I had this bed. I liked it, but I kind of wanted to have the little banister around it. So what I did is I just put in columns, and then I put in walls, and I replaced those walls with the what's it called, with the spandrels. And I have a little fireplace here, a little desk over here. Just tried to make it like the whole wall committed to the desk. And over here I had an issue where I could not make this be the same wallpaper without it going on the outside, just because of the way I put the roof. So what I did is I decided just to make this whole area brick, and then I moved the brick over here just to make it seem blended, and I added the fireplace, so I think that matched it a little better. I have a little TV area over here, and I used the Discover University couches, little ottoman. I have chests over here, and here I love this closet. So we have a fancy, nice closet, just some decorations, some ottomans, and this is her side of the closet, and this is his side of the closet. And through here you can go into the bathroom. You could also enter just through the main closet area, but they each have their own trash can, their own laundry bin, their own toilet, their own sink and counter. And I just thought that was a good idea. We might as well, because there's a lot of room. And then I have a little bathtub here, and they each have their own showers, but I thought the bathtub would be cute in the middle, and when it's at night, it lights up with the candles and all the plants, and I just thought that was kind of cute. And what I did here, this is one of my favorite things to do in women's bathrooms. I have the little table that comes with decor, the statues, and I push it in. I use Move Objects on, and I push it in to the counter, so it just looks like a little necklace with a box around it. So I like doing that. And next we go to this other room, this other master room as I call it. This one I made very cheetah print. I like cheetah print, but it's hard to make it look good in a room, so I really tried to go for it and just, go all out. So I have my TV, just some wall decorations. I have my fancy Get Famous bed, and I used the carpet over here because there wasn't any cheetah over here, and I used the lamp as well in the desk area over here. And this is one of my favorite fireplaces in the game. It's from Cats and Dogs, and then this also goes into a closet area, so I have a real closet in the wall. Then I have the Get Famous closets, and then the same doors enter into the bathroom. So I have a little vanity kind of here. So what I did is I placed a dining table into the counters. I put a little basket underneath, and I just put a lot of products on here, and I thought it was kind of cute to use a little director's chair almost. I don't know. And then I have trash can, laundry bin. Then I kind of have this similar bathroom layout, except I have one of everything. So I have one shower, one toilet. Then I, of course, have my candles and my plants, and just a little towel over here. So I tried to make those kind of similar. And it was hard to get the blinds to fit here because these do push up into the ceiling a little bit. You can't really tell on the outside, but on the inside it does stick up a little bit. And same with the windows back here. What I did to cover it up is I placed in a little fence here, so you can kind of see that the fence covers up the top of the window almost. So in build mode and in live mode, it's going to look a little weird, but it was hard to put in the curtains, but I just to put them in at the top of the roof because I did not want them to stick out on the top because it was very obvious when they did. Here's another bedroom. All the bedrooms have en-suites, so this bedroom's ensuite. Closet. This one was definitely the smallest bedroom, but I tried to make it cute. I made the color yellow. I have the desk here. I made a little mini desk and a little mini dresser so I could fit them both, and I just put some objects on kind of the same way I did to the other things. I have you know, a bunch of the objects already on, and then I just placed the desk in it. And that's an easy way to do a lot of objects. And over here, this is another bedroom. I try to make this kind of pink and cute. I used mostly cats and dogs furniture, but I have, you know, some more objects, a little picture on the dresser. I have a little bookshelf over here. Now, what I tried to do here is I tried to make like almost a little raised area over here, and I had to use tables, which did, you know, combine together, and it has that flickering, but hopefully it won't bother you too much. I tried to cover the top of the flickering with objects, and what I did is I turned these ottomans to little pillows kind of by raising them, and I also made a pillow here and a pillow over here. It's kind of hidden by the curtain, but I made these with chairs. So I had this chair, I raised it up, I put it inside, and it looks like a little pillow sitting back there. So I just have some pillows, I have some cute little objects. I got my baby Yoda over here, and I raised up a book just to create, you know, some idea that it looks lived in. And I have a little ottoman, and I just want to make this room, you know, like looking like someone actually lived in it by having things in it. And that bathroom's ensuite is right here. And then the next room is over here. I tried to make, sometimes I make themes of rooms like I did with the cheetah print one. This one I was like, okay, this girl, she's going to be like a fashionista. She's really into fashion. So I kind of made the mirror have lights, and I put lights over this mirror. This ensuite is a lot bigger. It has its own giant closet in it. And I don't know, I just wanted to make this kind of like with the fashion poster, and I tried to make the lights kind of cute, and I don't know, I just thought the light purple color was really pretty, and I just tried to make a decor that kind of matched that. Used a lot of Get Famous items in this room. And then over here we have our kids room. So I did realize that there are no windows in here, but it is huge, so I put a lot of toys in. I put in creative, the drawing station, what is this called, the Junior Wizard starter set, and I put up a bunch of bookshelves, put some little objects on here, just some little toy objects, and, you know, a backpack, a piggy bank, just other things like that, like a little kid would have. And I have the little bed here, a giant playhouse, some dressers, and just a little cute little toddler chair over there. And I just put up some random decor from Cats and Dogs, mostly because it was just big. And over here, it's hard to view, but I cut it off because it's not necessarily needed to view. Here's the closet area, and I can't even, so here's the closet area. I guess I lost a closet, so I will add it. And basically I just had a lot of room over here, so this kid is just gonna have a lot of room for his or her clothes. And over here on this side I have the last upstairs bedroom. So I know this is covering it, but it doesn't actually, I made sure that the roofs don't actually break into the entire room, just if they're above it. That's just because I have to have them up here along here for the sake of the outside of the house. So I have a little closet here, a little funky shape, but I tried to make it work. They have a little balcony over here, and that's where a lot of their light comes in. Just a little decor lighting here, you know, typical stuff. And I sized this picture up, and that is usually, I think it usually comes from some career thing, but because I was in build mode and I wasn't playing a family in this house, I was able to add it. A lot of the objects I was able to add because of that. And then the ensuite. And yes, I believe that is it for everything in the house. But I'll show you the floor plan of it. I know it'll be kind of hard just because the roofs, but I'll make it, the walls go cutaway. So this is what it looks like on the top floor. This is what it looks like on the bottom floor. And this is what it looks like in the basement. And what I tried to do is make the landscaping kind of cohesive. So I tried to make it look super fancy. I added some little statues, anything I could really find. And I just wanted to make the hill look kind of cohesive because, you know, with the hill, a lot of times you get that rock pattern and you don't want to see that. So I tried to add plants to cover that up. And I tried to make the landscaping around the house to appear just like these plants. So I wanted the plants to kind of look the same. I added some trees and sized them down over here. And same over here, I just have similar plants that I did in front. And in this little car area over here, I have, you know, just like some typical things. Just, you know, like a, I guess, a vent. I guess it's for the roof, but I just put it there. Some trash cans, the bicycle. And I added some dormers just to add decoration. They don't really do anything, but I like them there anyways. And that's about it. I added some gates because, you know, what kind of house is super fancy and for a millionaire if it doesn't have gates, right? So that's basically all I did. And I realized I did not add a door connecting the bathroom to the terrace, but I figured I don't really want a bathroom or a door to the terrace anyways. So I just had this kind of for decoration. And yeah, that's basically it. I decided not to add any trees on the lot just because we do have these trees along here, and that is something that, you know, balances out the house. I know I like to have tall things to balance out the house with, and that's trees will usually do that, but in this case I decided not to. If you do place this on a different 64 by 64 lot in a different world, then you might want to add trees, but I don't know, I just didn't really want to block this view because this view of the city is so beautiful. I think it really helps the house just stand out. So that was my house tour, and let me know if you want to see any other house tours and what you liked about this, and if there's anything you think I should have added or want me to fix, just let me know. And again, you can check this out on the gallery. My name is Ray3501, and this is my most recent build. It's called Millionaire's Mansion, so check it out, guys. Thanks, bye.